In the opulent suburbs of Johannesburg, where the children of Africa's elite often live lives shielded from public scrutiny, a gunshot can shatter the illusion of untouchability. The recent shooting at Elvish Hyde Park Mansion, allegedly at the hands of Bellarmine Chetunga Mugabe, the 28-year-old son of the late Zimbabwe dictator Robert Mugabe, has done just that. The victim, a 23-year-old man who went at the property, now lies in a hospital bed in critical condition, his life hanging in the balance after being shot twice in the back. As the investigation unfolds, a chilling narrative is emerged, one that suggests this was no mere accident or a simple dispute over wages. Instead, it points to a desperate act of violence, a potential attempt to silence an employee who, in the course of his duties, may have become privy to the secrets of a family accustomed to operating above the law. On the evening of Thursday, February 19, 2026, a heated argument reportedly erupted at the Hyde Park residence, culminating in the near-fatal shooting. Chatunga Mugabe and his 33-year-old bodyguard, Tobias Matonodze Mugabe, were arrested and charged with attempted murder and defeating the ends of justice. The latter charge stems from a crucial piece of missing evidence, the firearm used in the shooting. Despite finding bullet cartridges at the scene, police have been unable to locate the weapon, leading to a sprawling search of the property, including swimming pool, by divers and K9 units. When questioned, Chatunga offered a version of events that stands credibly. He claimed the victim was not a gardener but a security guard he had recently fired for performing traditional rituals on the property. More astonishingly, he alleged that the man had shot himself, a claim that is difficult to reconcile with the two bullet wounds in the victim's back. To account for the missing gun, Chatunga told the police that the victim's accomplices, who were supposedly waiting outside, must have taken it when he was rushed to the hospital. The account has been met with considerable skepticism by investigators and the public alike. The more plausible theory, and the one reportedly being pursued by police, is that the gun was deliberately removed from the scene by friends of Chatunga who arrived before the authorities. In a blatant attempt to obstruct the investigation, this act of evidence tampering, if proven, would not only strengthen the charge of defeating the ends of justice, but also paint a picture of a coordinated effort to conceal the truth of what transpired that night. The central question that hangs over this case is motive. Why would a labor dispute, as initially suggested, escalate to attempted murder? The answer may lie in the very nature of the victim's employment. As a gardener or a security guard, he was an invisible presence, someone who had access to the inner sanctum of Mugabe's residence, privy to the comings and goings, the conversation, and the late night activities that the family might prefer to keep private. Ndoma developments ari kubuda panguva ino as the court case au yachachatunga Mugabe panguva ino iri kamba ichiendera mberi achimuka kunzi macharges aakuuya panguva inachiwana aiwa akaoma kwazvo. Pira ngomesi kushemerudzo funguro enyu moti kudii pamusoro pechitiko ichi. Subscribe or like, chita unga bell icon.